Hey folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's live trading action video. My name is Gareth Soloway, Chief Market Strategist here. Today's date is Monday, May 16th, 2016. We'll take a look at Apple today, ripping higher, 4%. That is a big move higher on Apple. The key on Apple is to understand what's going on here. Buffett essentially did an investment. Anytime he does any sort of investing in a company of note, you're going to see an immediate reaction, and you are seeing that today on Apple. Now, many people are saying, well, do we buy Apple? Do we follow Buffett on his investment? The answer is no. I don't do that because you're chasing. If you buy it here, you're already missing out on a 4% move up, which is pretty sizable on Apple. The key is to look for sympathy plays. What else would be affected by positive vibes? If Buffett is viewing Apple as a good investment here, well, what other stocks play off of Apple? And the answer is chip stocks. So chip stocks have really been beaten down recently because of Apple and because of concerns over the iPhone and lack of sales and so forth. So the key is go to the chip stocks that have been beaten down. The two that I'm following right now, which I love, STX, Seagate Technologies here. Take a look at this chart. I mean, just recently the stock was 35 bucks in April, and it's now trading at 19 and change. Also, there's a very small bottoming tail right here. Looks like a little rounded bottom forming. So I think there's upside on this to the 20 MA, which is around 22 bucks or so. I wouldn't be surprised if you see a kind of a late round of rallying in these stocks in the next couple days off of Apple. And also WDC, another chip stock, Western Digital. Here it is. And again, see this trend line here, pivot to the 20 MA. I think you have upside to that, which is around the 40 and change level, which is actually a $5 move higher here, about 5 bucks. So, I mean, there's some positive. I mean, these stocks are so beaten down that if people start to view Apple better, which I think is starting to happen today, eventually they're going to start to say to themselves, okay, well, what else? Apple's making a move. What else kind of feeds off of Apple? And the answer is chip stocks. So they're going to start looking at some of the chip stocks. So I would be bullish on the chip stocks in the short term to see if they can catch some fire. So far today, they're just basically pausing. They're not really getting much money flow. But I do expect that to change in the coming days, assuming Apple holds its gains. So if Apple can hold its gains, these chip stocks look like gems, diamonds in the rough. Needle in a haystack, whatever analogy you want to use. I do think that these are a very solid heads-up investment. All right, guys, bottom line is check these plays out. Charts are good. Charts are cheap, oversold. Apple running. Look at the chip stocks. Take care.